coach before the game. Guys, coach told his team the time for individual awards is over. They all celebrated. They're so excited that their QB won the Heisman Trophy. But the last couple of days in practice, players told me coach has turned it up a notch. That first round bye, they have had a long layoff. So their physicality, their intensity, and their momentum has shifted. We'll see if it carries over here to start the first quarter of this playoff game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not it's a shotgun run call. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive. They face third down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashes. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play action.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on third.
Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25.
Well, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. He goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Open field ahead. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Great cut there. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He hands it off from the gun. Great move there. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Again, ripping through the defense. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Send the back in motion. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Down, Volunteers.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Longhorns offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block distribution.
Here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about him is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. But this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
The receiver grabs it. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Oh, boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke. He picks up a decent gain.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Now they run a draw play. A change of direction. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. An inside give now from the shotgun. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To throw, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45. When you go back to the weapon, he's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, it's caught. He's got room. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And now they run the draw play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. No huddle here for the offense. To throw, it's Manning. The pressure's on. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Crosses the 25. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, this is a clear breakdown in the run defense. He wasn't even touched for that explosive run. He gets the ball all the way down the field. Where is the defense? They need to adjust, and they need to adjust quickly. I would suggest dropping a safety down, doing something in order to defend all of those gaps up front. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Coleman. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting.
He's got space. Makes the defender miss. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The sure hands. It's Simon. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. Sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Simon. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how would this offense react to the long layoff? Well, they have been ready. You can tell that they have prepared so well. They have come out here firing on all cylinders, and that is a rarity in today's college football world.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Play action here on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20.
How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They continue to lead on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
The coaches talked to us all week long about tackling in space, and this defense has an opportunity to tackle in space, and they don't do it. They're going to have to get multiple bodies on this tight end. He's too big. He's too athletic. They've got to get him down to the ground.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Grinding away on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to role play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on 4th down. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown. Balls. Breaks away to the end zone.
Well, it's certainly too little and too late here in the playoff, and you would love to have seen them have some success earlier in the game, in particular running the football, but they just weren't able to do it. And Chris, how disappointing for this group of seniors. These guys will be leaving for the draft. I mean, this is it. This is the last time they're going to be in this uniform.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.